Gypsy Rose podcast.
Way out where the mattress says no. Two hot messes trying to cope with coffee, chaos, and a lot to say. They're spitting truth in a sideways way. It's the wreck, why's a BFE, where the cows outnumber the people you see. No plan, no prep, just a real and raw. Two small town queens breaking every law of logic. From bad hair days to midnight snacks, to husbands snoring and random facts. They got nothing, but they got each other. To be that V, babes, bringing joy like no other. So grab a margarita or some sweet tea. It's time for the Red Wives of BFE.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Oh my god. So my friend texted me, who's like, I probably shouldn't tell all this on here. Anyways, I get this message, and I'm like, great. I'm fucking getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was one of those, like, bum, bum, bum. Like, you hear it when you read the message, like, it's in your head, and you're like, motherfucker. But I'm not getting fired. That's not what it was about.
Oh, okay.
Someone's just going to talk to me about something with some questions.
I had one of those boom, boom, boom moments today, too.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Got a message from someone that, like, we kind of had a little tiff, and, like, I was pretty much, like, you know,
Deuces.
right. And then they messaged me, and I was like, I guess I should read this and maybe respond, depending on how it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I did, and it ended up being good. Like, I think we're okay.
Nice.
I think it's one of those where my Aries got in the way, and, like, once I'm done, and I hold a grudge.
Oh, yeah. I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Pisces, so I just go with the flow so much that I'm just like, whatever. Don't talk to me. Talk to me. I don't fucking care.
I got that fire sign, guys. I got that fire sign.
Love it.
Yeah.
They're so ridiculous.
By the way, we should introduce ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Amanda,
And I'm Kim.
and this is our podcast.
Of literally anything and everything, and nothing is off the table.
All the things.
Unfiltered. Nothing's off the table. We will be talking
Raw
about
shit all day.
We'll be talking about whatever we feel like talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't stop.
Because I just want hugs.
Look, I love you. We will be interrupted by dogs. As far as introductions go, this is Zeus. He thinks he's a lap dog.
So I told my mom about this morning.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
So,
Yeah.
how was your day?
Oh my god. Oh my god. So my friend texted me, who's like, I probably shouldn't tell all this on here. Anyways, I get this message, and I'm like, great. I'm fucking getting fired.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was one of those, like, bum, bum, bum. Like, you hear it when you read the message, like, it's in your head, and you're like, motherfucker. But I'm not getting fired. That's not what it was about.
Oh, okay.
Someone's just going to talk to me about something with some questions.
I had one of those boom, boom, boom moments today. She was like, that's honestly really cool. Because she saw, I don't know if you saw my TikTok video when I was ranting about Gypsy Rose.
I did.
Yeah. And she was like, you made me cry, and I think this is a good idea, and all this stuff. I was like, I don't know how I made you cry. I'm just tired of women putting other women down. And, like,
Well, I think, like, it evoked so much, like when I watched it, like, it evoked emotion, like, we shouldn't be putting people down. And, like, you don't think about her life. Like, sure, she killed her mom, but
yeah,
she did her time.
she did her time. And
honestly, if you lived her life,
what would you have done?
exactly. Who's to say you would have done anything different? I mean, that was, like, extreme.
Yeah.
Like, you made me think I was dying my entire life.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was thinking, like, Okay, so what started it all was I watched the latest episode where she had her baby and stuff, and like it shows in the background all the things that she needs to check off for the baby. And I'm like, and honestly, I was like, that's a great idea. I wish I had something like that for Vance.
Yeah.
Like, you're going through postpartum, all these different hormones going through your system. She's literally living between 2 separate households at the moment because she's on parole still. Like, I would have forgot the diaper bag and everything within the first day of going over there.
I mean, like literally, when I went into the hospital to have Kendall, our electricity had been cut off and we had an eviction notice on the door. Like, it was not a good situation. And like, had my mom not come up to Virginia / Tennessee because we were on the border, but had she not come up there and helped, and like the day we went home, she's like, I can't leave you here. Y'all are coming with me. So that's how I ended up in Arkansas. But had she not been there to like help direct me in what to do, lost.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way, dude.
It really irritated me because first thing I go is, of course, on TikTok because I ain't got nothing else to do, and I'm waiting to pick up Vance from school. And there's like 5 different videos of saying that DHS needs to come take her kid. She's a horrible mom. Like, y'all didn't even give her a chance to be a mom yet.
I mean, how old is this baby?
It was like, which, I mean, it's from the docuseries, so it's probably like maybe a month old then.
Yeah.
So
they're still new. You don't know shit.
Yeah.
My kid's going to be 17 next week, and I still don't know shit. Not shit. Fucking wing it. Every day.
It really irritated my soul to the point which, you know me, I'm not going to really put myself. He was like, that's honestly really cool. Because she saw, I don't know if you saw my TikTok video when I was ranting about Gypsy Rose.
I did.
Yeah. And she was like, you up there, but
yeah,
I had to say something. And my mom was like, that was really good.
It was a good message. Build each other up, quit tearing each other down. Like,
it's great.
You did good.
Thanks.
Welcome. I was proud. Look at you guys.
I know. It's all Zach's fault, really.
Is it?
Yes. Because
is he like the man behind the curtain?
Well, okay, so it all started.
What happened was
it all started when he took up this dang old job at the hospital, and when you made me.
Look, I had not made her go cover lunch that one day. She never would have come back and been like, Amanda.
But I don't know, like, he has been such a confidence booster. Because before then, I was real quiet growing up anyways.
Yeah.
I was real quiet and I was in my own little shell. But now I'm posting TikToks, I'm posting videos. I'm about to rent something, my own business.
You're like a real grown up.
I know. I don't like it.
I know. Who gave us these rights and responsibilities? Whose idea was this?
You don't like it?
No.
Don't like it at all.
It's not my favorite. I just want to be a kid. Where's my crayons and my coloring book?
Right?
Not gonna lie. I got them in the closet over there.
Mine's in a box at home because we haven't finished unpacking yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do have one of the first things I did was organize my art closet. I got my painting stuff, and I got my colors, my coloring books, and everything's out in there.
I need to do that. I need to get my books out and put on shelves.
I got books, but I don't ever read them, so I did these. I didn't read these. I just put them on the shelf.
I got too many books. Like, okay, so for Christmas, like, that's all Zach bought me was books. And he took me to the store. Like, I knew every book I was getting. Oh, he took me to the store, and I picked out 2, and he was like, that's it? I was like, can I get more? He's like, yeah. So I picked out another one. You can get more. I picked out I got like 7 books that day.
God. Books are fucking expensive.
They really out there, but
yeah,
I had to say something, and my mom was like, that was really good.
It was a good message. Build each other up, quit tearing each other down. Like,
it's great.
You did good.
Thanks.
Welcome. I was proud. Look at you guys.
I know. It's all Zach's fault, really.
Is it?
Yes. Because
is he like the man behind the curtain?
Well, Okay, so it all started.
What happened was
It all started when he took up this dang old job at the hospital, and when you made me
look, I have not made her go.
like a series or a trilogy or anything.
Yes. Like, what the hell? It's fucking paper.
It's a world.
I had packed for 99 cents.
Yes.
Why is it so expensive in a book? I don't know, because those pages are really nice to turn.
They really are.
That thick paper.
My sister was like,
that smell.
Yes. My sister was like, you should get a Kindle. I was like, I don't really want one. I like having the physical copy of the book. I don't want another screen that I have to look at and scroll, which don't get me wrong, I still have my audiobooks on my phone, but
that's what I do.
I need the real book. And I already told Zach, I was like, I'm listening to this audiobook of this one series, and it's like 20 books. Like, if you read all of it with the expansion of the universe and stuff. But I told him...
What books are these?
The Zodiac Academy books.
Oh.
So good.
I need to look into this.
You do. It's real... Okay, it's catty like high school.
Nice.
In a mythical, magical realm. Full of freaking spice. Like,
I love spiciness.
Zach brought Vance to me to work the other day, and I was listening to my book, and it was like I did not have my headphones in. Mm-hmm. And these two guys going at it, and there was a third, and I was like, "Oh, I need to turn this off. Turn it off." But yeah, it's so nice. It's sassy, spicy, everything. It's got all the feels.
I might have to check it out. I'm so behind on Brandon Sanderson. Stormlight Archive.
What's that?
Really good.
Okay.
So, like, he builds these, like, he has a whole universe, right? And there's different planets. And, like, on this planet, there's people that have these gifts.
Yeah.
And they're, like, a windrunner, or I can't remember what the other ones are because it's been so long. But basically, they just have, like, these talents, and they can, like, manipulate elements.
Oh.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. It's freaking awesome. And there's, like, orbs and, like, little sprites and stuff. But
it's like a series or a trilogy or anything.
Yes. Like, what the hell? It's fucking paper.
It's a world.
I had packed for 99 cents.
Yes.
Why is it so expensive in a book? I don't know, because those pages are really nice to turn.
They really are.
That thick paper. My sister was like, that smell.
Yes. My sister was like, you should get a Kindle. I was like, I don't really want one. I like having the physical copy of the book. I don't want another screen that I have to look at and scroll, which don't get me wrong, I still have my audiobooks on my phone, but
that's what I do.
I need the real book. And I already told Zach, I was like,
a guy gets sentenced and has to work, like, on this bridge crew because they are in this kind of like the Grand Canyon where there's just, like, these really tall, like, pillars of stone, and they have to carry a bridge so that they can get from one to the next. And it's really kind of crazy. And there's, like, battles and, like, sword battles and drama and love, and it's everything. It's got everything. It really is, dude. Yeah. So, like, Leighton got me into The Wheel of Time. Mm-hmm. And so that was Robert Jordan started the series. And when he was, like, dying, they he ended up picking, like, Brandon Sanderson to pick up the rest of the series, like, towards the end of it, and to finish it. Okay. But it's like 15 books. That's what I was asking when you said it was that long. I was like, hold up. But The Wheel of Time is amazing.
I'm going to have to check that one out.
Add that to my other list. I know, right? All the lists.
All the lists.
It's got, like, magic and all the things in it.
Okay, speaking of books, I do have to ask, because this is what, when you get into reading, supposedly, this is what people say, that this is your comeback series into reading, which was very true for me. Well, when I was with my ex-husband, he did not let me read books I was not allowed to read books because if I had time to read books, I had time to clean the house. Right. Yeah. So, like, when I got with Zach, I started reading books, and I was like, this one sounds really good. Anyways, so it's the ACOTAR series.
It's the what?
The ACOTAR series. The
ACOTAR.
A Court of Rose and Thorns. It's really good.
Yeah.
Like, it made me fall back in love with reading again.
Okay, I need to check this out then.
You really do, because I finished, there's 5 books. There's a 6th one coming out, but it's not out yet. But there's 5 books, and I literally read them all within a month or 2, give or take, because, work and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was so good. Like, I stayed up till 3 o'clock some nights reading the book, because it was so good, I could not put it down.
Okay. Say it again.
ACOTAR, A Court of Rose and Thorns.
My brain keeps wanting to say A Crown of Rose and Thorns.
The court.
Probably is just...
Jesus. It's Jesus. It's the Bible. Jesus.
Cut that out. What about Texas? Oh, later.
Oh, man.
These are really good.
They are really good.
I thought I keep hitting.
Had this one before. I just saw it's gluten free.
Nice. I don't do gluten.
Well, they're gluten free.
I do all the gluten and all the carbs and all the meats.
Yeah. Same.
Oh my god.
What?
So, I can tell you this story.
Oh no.
I said all the meats.
It's what?
All the meats.
Uh-huh.
So, we used to go to these like house parties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or like just hang out with like a big group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember how it happened, but somebody was talking about somebody else's hoo-ha. And they're like, it was bad.
Uh-huh.
Like, dude went downtown and it was bad. And they were like, well, what do you mean it was bad?
I don't know.
It was all the meats. All the meats.
Speaking of...
What the hell? That was TMI.
Speaking of that, so in college, granted this is not about me, just saying, but a friend of mine, per se, he was more like an acquaintance. Like, we went to school together, but I didn't
It's
really...
like you knew each other.
We knew each other, but we didn't really hang out. He went down on a girl, and she... I don't know if she requested it or if he requested it, but Bean Dip was somehow involved in the nether regions.
Yeah. Or Fritos?
I think it was just the dip.
I just... Look. There are food items that are, like, acceptable. Some chocolate syrup, some whipped cream.
Not kind of syrup.
Not caramel, because that's just sticky. That's just sticky. I haven't tried that. No judgment if you have. But I can't do sticky. I don't like sticky.
I can't either. It messes with my tism too much.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, it hits my tism in the wrong way, and it's like,
yeah, I can't do it either.
It's like when you can feel your fingerprints.
I was talking to Zach, and I was like, it'd be really neat, because, I'm artsy and stuff, is doing, getting a big old canvas and doing the body paints and stuff.
Yeah.
And that would be so neat. And I said, but we can never do it. And he was like, why? I was like, because it'll mess with my tism. I don't want to be touched. And, I don't want any of that stuff. I don't want to be messy, no.
Like, I can use my hands as long as it didn't get under my fingernails or in these creases. And I've got old lady hands developing now because I'm like 40. And so, basically 40. So I don't want it in my creases.
In your creases? Yeah.
My finger creases.
I feel you.
I won't be putting it anywhere else.
I feel you on that.
And just do like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, I saw somebody, Leighton had me on Whatnot because I'm like a mod for his webpage selling magic cards. And so I was just on there like scrolling through some other lives waiting for his to start. And it asks you your interests and stuff, and so it gives you stuff that are like targeted at your interest. So there was like painting. And I was watching this lady, and she had like all these different things that she would like dip in paint and like do it across the canvas. And it's like, I want to do that so bad. But then my brain's like, but where do you set it when you're done? Because then it's covered in paint. And like, but you can't just set it on the table. No. What if it rolls off into the floor? With your little beads, your little painted beads. And the dog gets it and takes it somewhere. Like, my brain just goes off and tangent. This like made up this whole story.
Oh, and then once we have to take the dog to the vet, and then once the dog has to have surgery.
Exactly. They get the paint all over the couch. They've eaten the beads. And now they've got to have surgery. I can't do that kind of painting. The only reason I use paintbrushes is because I can put them in a cup.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I think that would be neat, but like you said, like you would have to have a separate shop or
you have
or
like
something.
Away from everybody. Like completely a she shed.
Yes.
She shed.
That's exactly what you
I want one so bad. I want one that has power tools. And I want a saw. And I don't know why I want a saw so bad, but I want a fucking saw.
Have you seen those miniature saws on TikTok?
No.
They're like I think they're like this big. I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. They might be a little bit bigger. But they're like, in this right. I showed it to Zach and I was like, oh, it's so bad. And he goes, why? I don't know. I just want one. He was like, if you get one, I better not see you take it off. It's like, you're right, maybe I shouldn't get one. I shouldn't get one. I'm not. Just kidding.
I'm not allowed to get power tools that I use by myself.
Same.
Yeah. What is it about a saw that just like, you just fucking want it?
I don't know, but there's also something else I saw that I really want so fucking bad. But Zach was like, if we get you that, the house would be burnt down within 2 minutes of you using it. And it's a lighter, but it's the lightsaber. And it's like, it's long. Like you turn on it, but it's a lightsaber.
Like a blowtorch?
Yeah. I want one so bad. Like, I'm really tempted to buy myself one and just be like, oh, look, honey, look in the
do you want me to light that candle way over there? I got you. That was my really crappy lightsaber. I've been working on that my whole life. Not really. I didn't watch Star Wars, so I was like, what? Hang on.
Give me it.
Let me text him. I don't remember what year it was.
You were an adult, though?
Dude. What? I was like 7. What? Layton? Baby? Marco? Layton?
What place?
Hang on. When did we watch Star Wars the first time? Do you remember when we watched Star Wars for the first time?
This is your apartment.
Do you remember what year that was?
14, 15. 14 probably.
What? Wait, it gets better. Tell her about Harry Potter.
You hadn't seen it until I made you watch all of it?
Okay, that one I can't be mad about because...
Star Wars.
Yeah, we started Star Wars.
I can't be mad
at me into the shit.
I can't be mad at you about Harry Potter because I didn't watch the movies until like the past couple of years because my brothers were really into it and they pissed me off. Like, stop talking about the shit. Like, I don't want to know.
Did you read the books?
No.
Okay, dude. That was my problem. Like, it was so like, everybody was so gung ho about it in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like,
yeah,
that shit.
That's how I was.
I ain't doing that.
I took my brothers to go see the movies, but I fell asleep. Like, I literally would make myself nap. Because I was going to watch this shit. But you know what's funny?
That was me in Minecraft.
What's funny is I read all of the Twilight books, and I was such a Twilight fan when they came out into the theaters. Like, it was ridiculous. I can see that. I have an oxymoron. I can't.
So, when I got my first hospital job,
Mm-hmm.
I was working with a girl, and she had been reading The Vampire Diaries.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, Amanda, you got to read these books. They're going to come out with a series on it, like a TV series, like the WB's doing it.
Uh-huh.
Or CW, whatever.
Yeah, the CW.
Whatever. Still Warner Brothers. WB.
Yes.
Whatever. So I read these books, and I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
This is freaking awesome. So I watched the series, and of course I'm like addicted to the series. So into it that I refused to watch the last 2 episodes because I didn't want it to end. I couldn't.
Oh.
I've seen them now.
Uh-huh.
But when it happened, refused to watch it. I was like, I can't. Like the third to last episode, I'm over here like bawling anyways. I'm like, the ending is gonna kill me.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like emotional damage.
That's how it was with
And it was. It fucking was.
That's how it was with Lost. Like, I still, to this day, have not watched the last episode of Lost. Because me and my mom, like, after I danced, she stayed at our house. That's all we watched for, like, 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she left before we finished. And I still have yet to finish watching that last episode.
That's where we are with Dexter. Like,
Oh, Dexter.
he taught me into watching Dexter. And so, like, I watched all of them up until the episode. It's like, again, like 2 episodes before the end.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't watched them. And so we've got to watch them because I want to watch the original Sin and I want to watch New Blood.
Oh, well, and okay, so have you finished the original Dexter series, like seasons 1 through 8? Because there's also the Dexter where he's up in Alaska.
No.
Oh, okay, you gotta watch that one, and then go to original Sin, and then the new,
I know. There's so much.
The Alaska one, which I don't remember what that one's called. I don't know if that's just still Dexter or if that's Dexter something else. I don't know. But it leaves you on a big cliffhanger.
Dexter on Ice.
Picture.
A murder happening on ice skates. Like, everybody's ice skating. Who's got to take the table on the ice? Yeah.
I mean,
True crime fans would go watch this shit.
they would. Even if it sucked, like, they would still,
It was awful. I can see Dexter on Ice.
right? Like, they would totally go see.
The show.
Totally would go see that.
Dude.
Oh. They would go see that. I would go see that.
I can see it.
I think we should make it happen.
We should write this shit.
We should make this happen. Dexter on Ice.
Dexter on Ice.
Disney on Ice the night before, Dexter the next night.
Exactly. Fuck that fucking mouse. Do you see how many people died here in amusement parks?
Speaking of Dexter, did you know that there was a serial killer that based his killings off of Dexter?
Like, for real?
Yeah.
How about the murderer that's escaped in Arkansas? The sheriff?
I thought that was a cop.
Right? And he escaped dressed up like a cop. Because he still looks like a cop. Even in prison. That doesn't just go away.
I haven't really kept up with, like, he's still out,
Do you know
right?
what happened?
I know that he killed somebody and then didn't he rape a little girl?
No, girl, a woman.
A woman?
It
Oh,
was a school teacher.
okay.
Like, there was a church service going on at her school on a Sunday, and she was there doing her lesson plan for Monday. And she went to the bathroom, and then he held her at gunpoint and essayed her.
What?
Yeah, like, it's bad. And then goes on to do, like, his police work, gets let go from one job, ends up in a different county, pulls the guy over, shoots him in the head. For no reason. Turns out it was the mayor's brother.
Yes, I saw a video on that. Yes.
It's nuts. So apparently, Devil in the Ozarks,
Uh-huh.
that's on, I think it's on Netflix. That's what it's about. It's about this dude.
Oh, I need to go watch that.
I know, I was thinking the same thing. I saw it today and I was like, oh shit.
You heard about the escaped convicts in Louisiana.
The same day the fucking Annabelle.
Yes.
Dude, you know what else happened?
The plantation? Yes.
And the voodoo lady, her house burnt down.
Oh, I did not hear about that one.
Oh, hang on, let me go get my phone. Oh, it's right here. It just wounded.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear about that one.
Hang on.
But
And there was a truck. Maria Laveau,
that name sounds familiar. It's
also known as the Voodoo Queen. Her house burned down while Annabelle was in town.
That's so. Isn't she the one that they put into the what's that show called? American Horror Story. Is that the one that they? I think so, because they did a little New Orleans witches season. I really want to say that was in there, or about her kind of.
Why is her tomb in St. Louis? I think that's weird.
Maybe she had family there.
Or maybe everybody in New Orleans was like, hell no, we don't want her bones down here.
Probably. That's probably the reason. So do you think that Annabelle... Okay, so did you hear that Annabelle is missing?
So, I heard she was missing, but I'm pretty sure she's in Texas.
So she's supposedly missing, but the Warrens, I think that's the Warren's son who now runs the little museum thing. Either he or a representative, I really don't know. They posted a video saying, no, she's been here this whole entire time. She hasn't been missing, and showed a snapshot of her. But,
Mm.
I don't know, that's kind of fishy.
You were told not to fucking move her, and you let her be moved. And now, every place she goes, all the shit's catching on fire. A truck, an 18-wheeler, burst into flames trying to leave the state.
Not only were you not supposed to move her, you put her on a tour. A tour.
She ain't a rock star. That's exactly what I said. I was like, the fuck? I don't even want to look at her.
Okay, so part of me also is like, I want to go see her.
Mm-mm.
I got the.
That's how white people die.
I know, right? I was the curious ones. But, part of me is like,
Fucking white women.
that shit ain't real. But then the other part of me is like, I want to go see if it really,
Mm-mm.
me and my friend. Okay, so me and Jessica, we went and stayed at, the York Springs Hotel.
Yeah.
Did nothing happen while we were there. It's supposed to be the most haunted hotel in, I want to say, they say it's in America. I'm pretty sure that's what
it is the most haunted.
But
it's on the national
yeah.
People. Sam and Colby went there.
Oh,
Sam and Colby. Kendall got me into them. But Layton's been there with baby mama, first wife.
So we took a tour and everything, and we even went out in the wee hours of the morning, but nothing ever happened.
Dude,
Crescent Hotel, that's what it's called.
That's it.
Yes.
You've got to I'm super sensitive to energies and things like that.
Really it felt off, but with how haunted they say it is, I'm also come here, do something.
Yeah, we went to
they had some really good food.
Ooh,
They really had some good food.
Ghost food, delicious
food.
We went to Austin and did a ghost tour,
mm-hmm.
and they had these houses that were moved into town.
Oh,
yeah, crazy. But in one of the houses, I could smell the guy that lived there was a bad alcoholic, beat his wife, and this was a bad man.
Yeah.
And people would say, his spirit is here, and it's, not a good spirit. And they're like, you'll know if he's here. And we go in there and you work in a hospital, you know the smell of the alcohol coming out of your pores.
Yeah.
Bad alcoholic.
Yeah.
That smell.
Yeah.
Hit me in the face when we walked into that door. And then it was I had the little, I don't know what they're called, but they're little L-shaped bars, and you just hold them in your hand.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called either, but yeah.
Chains.
Yeah.
Super technical.
Zach Dragons, help us out.
Ting ting. Ting ting.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. But
those fuckers were going crazy.
mm-hmm.
Like, it was nuts.
See, someone even brought the EMF reader,
Mhm.
and I want to say maybe it went off like a little bit, but not like you would think at that hotel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
think it'd be like off the charts. Like,
Yeah.
one of the most haunted
Yeah.
places. Yeah. I hadn't been there. Kendall wants to go stay there.
We should go. Oh, we should do a girls' weekend.
I won't be sleeping. I'm going to take all my pills.
Let's go.
I'm down.
Let's go.
I'm down, but I'm scared. Not gonna lie, I'm scared. It makes me breathe funny just thinking about being in there.
I'm for real though. Like, I want something.
You want something to get you?
I want something to happen just enough for me to be like, oh, hey,
Oh, shit.
gotcha. Okay, you are real.
Yeah.
And not to, because you know, all these TV shows and stuff. I mean,
So
not gonna
fake.
lie, they could be real, but you don't know what happens during editing and behind the scenes. Like,
Exactly.
be for real.
The fuck you putting in there?
Be for real.
Exactly.
Nice first rendition of our
Pretty good.
first episode of our podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all stay tuned.
Yes.
We're probably going to be planning a trip next time.
And who knows, whatever the hell we talk about next time, too.
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling.
Cheers. Y'all have a good night. Bye.